Messages of love and support for the LGBTQ community remain outside Regina City Hall Wednesday. Inside, just the night before, councilors voted 10-1 to ban conversion therapy. And even though nothing is final until next month, advocates are hopeful.
It's important to do so as a first step towards further action to make this city more welcoming and accepting and inclusive of queer and trans people.
The ban will make it illegal in Regina to attempt to change a person's sexual orientation or gender identity.
There is a strong support for government legislation at all levels to eradicate a practice that's considered akin to torture.
As a Regina resident, I want to see my city council take leadership on this. All of our other levels of government are failing to protect us right now.
Individual communities across Saskatchewan are taking the lead to ban conversion therapy. Regina will be the second city to do so, following Saskatoon. Despite this, members of parliament representing these communities have voted against a similar ban on a federal scale.
This is really a gut check moment to see who did we elect, and in these cases, they're obviously very out of step with their own communities and constituents when their municipalities have been showing the leadership that they're failing to provide.
Of Saskatchewan's 14 Conservative MPs, just one was an outlier.
This is one issue that I heard a considerable amount of feedback from my constituents about, and the consensus seemed to be overwhelming that nobody is in favor of forced conversion therapy.
Another Regina MP issued a statement saying he voted against banning the practice because it targets conversations. Meanwhile, a spokesperson for one Saskatoon MP told CBC News his vote speaks for itself. With the Senate adjourned this summer, the federal bill remains in limbo. If an election is called this fall and Parliament is dissolved, it will die on the floor without passing.
Never underestimate the power of municipal leadership to lead change. And at the end of the day, right, we live in cities, we live in communities, and the bylaws and the legislation matters.
Locally, just one Regina City Councillor, Landon Mole, voted against the bylaw, stalling the process. But the bylaw to ban conversion therapy in Regina is set to pass next month after a final vote. Mickey Judich, CBC News, Regina.